Well, hello, welcome to today's live where we'll be celebrating Robotics Week. So for today's video, we'll be talking about Teensy 4.0, as you can see here. And I also have the Arduino set up. So we're gonna take some time to set up the Teensy so that we can use a photo sensor to test how much light is going to be sensed in the component. If you're new here, my channel is all about product development within electronics, computers, and the mechanical space, encouraging inexperienced tech users and makers to complete projects independently. So here you can see that this is the Teensy 4.0 that we'll be playing with during National Robotics Week. And they also give these nice little cards that tells you what each of these components mean. Now it looks like, thankfully for me, these parts are already soldered with pins. So that's one step completed already for me. But yeah, and then this is also how you can communicate to the board and tell it what to do. And this is the back side of the Teensy as well. Alright, so let's take it out of the package. Alright, so let's open it up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, as well as put in your comments in the chat. It's kind of hard for me to open this. Right, so it's now open. Okay. Yep, like I said, they already soldered the pins to the board, so that's one less thing we have to do, or at least I have to do. Don't have to worry about, sorry. So we're gonna set this to the side. And I'm gonna flip it over so we can see the front side. And this is the front of our component. Okay, so now so I also have this extra kit too that came with the Teensies, and I'm just going to take the breadboard out. A lot of good stuff in this kit. So the wires, we even have some resistors, some capacitors, diodes. Yeah, they even gave the here, down here, they gave extra pins. So if you ever needed to solder some pins to your microcontroller, you totally could. But yeah, so see on the side here, those pins. So if they weren't there, you basically put this here and cut this down to the size you need. Pretty neat stuff. Nice, nice kit. What we're gonna take out is the breadboard. Okay. Okay. And my kit also came with this which I haven't really seen before, but it has the like USB-A different power sources, looks like, as well. So maybe something to play with later on. Okay, so we have our breadboard. Let's put that over here. Now we have our Teensy, and we're just going to connect our Teensy to the breadboard. Yes. I'm gonna have to take it off camera, but you push it down into the breadboard like so, like that. Okay, so there shouldn't be any gaps because we want it to communicate. Make sure I had the right instructions. I have a feeling that I may not be doing this correctly, but we're gonna go for it. So we're gonna connect ground. First, I'm gonna grab a cord to connect it to ground, to connect the Teensy to ground. Okay, if I can grab a cord here. I don't want to really cut the zip tie. Let's see if I can squeeze one through. Okay, I gotta cut it. I don't want to cut it. Okay, I think I'll latch one notch. Okay, let's see if it fits through now. All right, I got it through. Yeah, I want to keep the zippies intact with the zippy so that it can still be neat. Okay, so I have a black wire to represent ground, and we're going to connect that to the negative. Okay, and then we're also going to connect that to the ground on the board. So the nice thing about these little charts is that it blows up the information that's on the board, so you don't have to squint at the microcontroller. Quite nice. Okay, so we're gonna connect this to ground. Okay, but you also want to connect it to ground on the board, which is here, the second dot. Okay, so let's connect it. Okay, next we're gonna connect it to the power, which is gonna be 3.3 volts. I'm gonna grab a red one. So it's the power. 3.3 is the third. Right, so power is connected. Yes, happy National Robotics Week. Yes, having a different color wires definitely helps kind of keep it organized and remind you what does what. Okay, so we have the powers connected. So now, what is next? Okay, so now we want to connect the wire to the analog pin. We're gonna use pin 14. Okay. So analog. Oh wait, it just says pin. Hold on a second. Pin 14. Okay. Oh, it's just okay. It's still 14. So it's the second pin. So we're gonna go right here. Mm, okay. Okay, so next is connecting the photo cell. Okay, where is it? Here it is. Alright, you have the photo cell. And I'm gonna connect that to the breadboard. Okay, now. Okay, so now we're gonna connect the photo cell to the analog pin. Okay. Connected. And we also need a resistor, a 10K volts. I mean, 10K ohms. So we're gonna go through these packets here to find that. This right here. It's a little glary. But yes, these are the resistors. The resistors kind of regulates how much energy is going to components and things. That's the simplest way to explain it. Alright, found the 10Ks. Now we're going to put it on the board. So one's going to go to the ground and the other is going to connect to the analog pin row. Connected. Bam. Got it. Okay, and last but not least, we're just gonna connect the other cord to the power. And we're gonna switch again. Okay, this is the 4.0 Teensy. Not everything has been properly accounted for. Yes, and it's a nice setup here. Okay, so next up is to connect the code to the board using Arduino. And I just realized this is looks like USB A, micro A. And I'm trying to think if I have a cord to upload the code to it. Okay, let's just focus on the code. It shouldn't take too long. And honestly, there might be a automatic one in the library that I could utilize. So let's see. examples. I might have to download the Teensy files. Let's see, built-in sensors. I forget what they call this. Read. Okay, let me see. If I need to download. Yeah, so we're gonna download for the Teensy package. Yeah, because I don't think I have that board downloaded. Let's see. Yeah, here's my boards. So Teensy is probably not here in the list. Yeah, sure isn't. Okay, so tools. Oh, yeah, these are the boards I have. Oh, this is the board manager. Okay, let's type in Teensy again. Teensy search. Open the board manager. Search for Teensy. Pretty sure I'm spelling that right. Like, why isn't it showing? Okay. Oh wow, it's already asked me to update ESP. Okay. Wait, hold on. To switch windows briefly. switch this to no. Uh, okay, let's just open up the sketch. Okay. Preferences. Okay. Okay. That's why that was here. So it looks like we have to add the board URL. Because it wasn't in the board manager. So it should have popped up now. So let's type in Teensy. There it is. Okay, so now we're gonna hit install. Oh, I didn't. Right, it's downloading the board. Okay, so it's downloading the board. All right, looks like it's done. Let's see. And it's there. Right, so we're gonna cut down on time and copy and paste. Wait, but the code might already be here. Examples. All right, so we're gonna copy the code. Yeah, sorry. Paste. Alright. Okay. That is... Okay, so we do have AO1. I mean, AO. Yeah. Now we... Okay, so I also need to label what the AO and input is. Or actually, it's gonna be the other way. I almost forgot that. Yeah, that's the important part. No, it's the integers. Okay. Yeah, that's what I needed. Okay. So let's see. Okay, I think that is all I need for now. Okay, so we're gonna verify that this code is good. And of course, is that your that's one. Right. Here. This is status we're gonna get rid of this. We're just gonna call this val. Let's see if that changes. Oh. I don't know what's wrong. we're gonna connect the board. And see if that solves the issue. This might do the trick. Okay. Give me a moment to return. Okay, so whole time I did have it. It was in the bag. Thought I didn't have one, but there it is. The micro A. Okay, so we should be able to wrap this up shortly. Okay, thought I wouldn't be able to do this. So let's connect this board. All right, got it in there. And plug it into the computer. All right, it's connected. Okay. Okay. Oh, it already sensed it. Okay. That might have did the trick. All right, so it's indexing. Oh man, it's been a minute. Oh, you guys can't see. Okay, so now I have to enter the button. Let me see if I can show that. Okay, don't look like I can. Alright, so another screen popped up. So press the button. I'm gonna press the button. Okay, let's see. Okay. Says it's done uploading. Okay, the fun part is seeing if you can actually see what's going on. Thermometer. Yep, it did it. So now you can see the values. Okay, so I feel like we did this with our, I don't know if you guys remember, but us being lost in space, we had to look at our lights, LEDs and stuff. But what I'm going to do is flash a flashlight into it, and it should change the numbers from 300s. And it went up even higher. So this is me adding a flashlight to it, as you can see. And then me going away from it, it'll drop in value. Okay, so then we're gonna hover over it. It goes down even more. Okay. And that is the photo sensor of seeing the light. Well, thanks for tuning in on today's stream. Please like, share, and subscribe. Definitely check out my other videos on different patents. Definitely take the quiz. Those are definitely fun. And don't forget to grab your toolkits, your desk trinkets, your Mexico itinerary, and anything else I have listed as goodies for you to grab. And I'll catch you on the next one.